welcome to the channel. So it is the 25th day of talking in English and expressing your opinions and perspectives in this way. So we are here. So maybe everything is what the hell I'm here using here. So I must have to repeat it again. Nothing is here, but maybe something is persistent, and that has to be. Or often many things are here are not like how they're not indefatigable, and if you can't change your dreams and your activities or something like that, in an indefatigable way, in that way you will never chase that thing that you actually want to achieve. you know your uh, your that consistency, your persistency, you must have to go with the flow of what, like that thing must have the features and the characteristics of indefatigable or something like that, until you won't have or these kinds of things, so it will make you realize that it will be better if you had done it in the past or that time, because it this that time won't back in your life, and you will, and that realization really hurt your inner feelings or something like that, but you can't express your views and opinions on that thing because you didn't choose the path of indef- indefatigable way. So that's it. uh, so it's well seen as a, but it will be a really a regretful moment for you, when you actually emphasize, and when you want to enhance your level of English, but you are, but you lose, but you are going to seen as a how a person who can't grow or who can't give persistency to his work or something like that, in that way. That's a miserable and dismal situation that will ever happen to everyone's, firstly you must have to stop making excuses or something like that, until if you can't stop making excuses, or you are actually giving up on your dreams, on your dreams, that way nobody can suggest you and nobody can direct you and as what advise you in a proper way, and you will go ahead with the flow that you can't go ahead with the, and you couldn't able to move ahead forward or something like that, because you know that you can't grow, and you're actually going forward with that hope, with that feeling, with that fear, and then how can you deserve that achievements, that successful and prosperous life that's out of your imagination, all these things are uh, really how painful, and some people can suffer from it, and they has to, until you don't care about your suffering, your painful situation, your dismal condition, everything like that, you must have to go through it until you won't if you are not going through this way or path, then you won't know the what, you can't feel that meaning of life, you don't see this life like a meaningful, that is filled with happiness, joy, or also with painful pains, sufferings, you know you must have experience about one okay, let me use the preposition on here, on both negative and positive parts, and that way your life will be so luminous and sparkling that it has to be. And I'm also wishing for that kind of, that level of experience, and I'm actually in the same process. Okay, let me share my personal experience here. some why somehow I'm here and making a videos, to post on the video, YouTube or something like that, something like that, but I'm also already making what excuses, and I'm not working here as a persistent person, I'm not post a video on YouTube daily. Even I record it. I used to record, and I'm still recording video uh, in every each and every day. But I made delay for the posting, for posting video on YouTube. So I mustn't have to repeat it again. This level of what this kinds of issue, technical, or it may be it can be the reason also behind of your carelessness. I know about it. And also you were thinking that I'll even you but you spoke, even if you have spoken uh, spoken in English around 23 days 24 day consistently, constantly, but you are not giving continuity further, and you were thinking that I will start it from tomorrow. Today I have no mood or something like that, but my inner thought says that I must have to do, yeah. What if I make excuses or something, like even if I'm escaping from it for today, but I must have to compete, and I must have to finish, and I have to get it in my life. And so it will be better if I take steps, a single step ahead, forward with this continuity, and that way I'll become successful. Otherwise, if I'm making excuses like also on the workouts, in that way I won't become, because I'm against my progress or that kind of successful life. In that way, maybe these kinds of things aren't written in my destiny, you know. So if we mustn't have to only wait for the your destination, for the things that are already written. Some things are all depends on your karma, how you are actually executing your time, how you are performing the activities in your life, your hard work, dedication, persistency, consistency, conscientiousness, and also discipline, your inner inspiration, motivation, all these things matters. So if you think these are just temporary things, and I know I'm actually experiencing here, and I'm actually knowing the psychology of myself. You know how a person feels when he or she has to say that thing, but some heart, she or he feels like, what the hell I'm doing here? I'm not getting anything like really lucrative things, or I was in a perilous way. Still in that way, or how can I come out from this problem? So I won't come. I can't be able. I will always stuck. I'm I'm stuck here, and I will be stuck. That point, and I can't come out from this loop or illusion. So that's why they go on their own, and they have a doubt on their own, work on their progress and their activity. The people, they are so delicate, and just like me, I was thinking not to but I was speaking this day, but somehow I have convinced myself, and I'm here to make videos, guys, as you are looking at me. Yeah. So I must have to care about that. And if I once I'm going once I going to I'm going to what I'm gonna choose that path of I will start it from tomorrow or something like that, in that way. I will never change that things, or what I'm actually gonna achieve in my life, all this and you can even if you are actually uh, what allowing, and you are actually following the principle of I will do it from tomorrow, and that way you can become a man that is intrepid, You must has to be fearless. In that way you can